The one skill that I thought was very interesting to me, because I firmly believe that Wave Progress is the best tribe in all of Hero Wars Mobile.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
We get into the discussion about Julius, and we finally get his reveal. I'll be honest with you guys, I was expecting something way different than the artwork for Julius. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I don't like the look of him at all. I don't like it. I think it's, I don't know why I don't like it. I don't know why I don't like it. Robert says, so Wave Progress tank, new hero, and based on the video, doesn't look like another fart counter. Well, while that may be true, we don't know just yet what all of his abilities do. We got a little bit of a tease on the first ability. It looks like it increases healing. Looks like it adds armor and magic defense. But check out these names. Meowster Piece of Defense, the Copycat Device, 9 Lives Engine, and perfect reflexes. Absolutely ridiculous. I am in love with the theme. I'm in love with the theme, but I'm gonna need some time with the artwork on this guy. All right, I'm gonna need some time with the way Julius looks here. All right, now we don't know much about Julius yet. We know that he is a frontline strength-based tank. No surprise there. We knew he was a Wave Progress tank, and all tanks are strength, with the exception of Martha, I suppose. Frontline, of course. Don't know where he stands just yet. We don't really get much clues in the way of the fight that they show us. We don't really get to see his full stats just yet, and they only really show off the one ability, his ultimate, Meowster Piece of Defense. So he stands in front of Tristan. What boggles my mind is why they don't always fill these videos with the heroes that you're supposed to use with them. If I were a new player and I wasn't familiar with heroes in Hero Wars, I'd be like, oh, he's good with Fafnir, Tristan, and Martha and Judge because of this video. When he's explicitly supposed to be set up with the Wave Progress heroes. But what's very interesting, so here's all the books that he has wrote, by the way. What's very interesting is he's a critical hit artifact weapon. You guys see that? Critical hit artifact weapon. First of its kind. Judge's Wave Progress. Fafnir, Tristan, and Martha are not, though. Super Video Maniac says he's an oddball for a game based on medieval fantasy. So is Orion. I guess really that's about it. Isaac, I suppose. Arachne and Orion are a bit out of place for the game, too. Maybe his skins will make him look better. Tina, I hope so. I hope so. Critical hit artifact weapon. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We don't really get much more information, like I said. It doesn't really show us really where he stands in relation to other tanks. We'll know soon enough. Kind of cool. Looks like it does healing, not on crits, maybe healing on pure damage dealt. I'm not sure where the healing comes from. We'll see. We'll know more very soon. Right? As soon as the rest of the, okay, there you go. There's a Wave Progress team right there. As soon as we get more information, and he's a fencer, look at his victory animation. Put out the cool guy glasses. Anyway, right here, Daniel says that Julius made Orion. Julius made Orion. He says that right here. So I don't think that Orion needs a rework. Personally, I don't know why they would mention this little piece. Like, I guess if they want to talk about the lore a little bit. Wave Progress Hero Wars. So what heroes are the Wave Progress? Here are the Wave Progress heroes according to Twitter. According to the Hero Wars mobile Twitter, we have a lot of heroes in the Wave Progress tribe faction. Some of my favorites, Nebula, Ginger, Isaac. I think it could be interesting. Is it going to counter Fafnir Artemis? I don't know. Do we need more counters than what we have? Let's see. A little something I'm working on for you guys. A little sneak peek here. Something I'm working on. We already have Amira Jorgen Faceless. And we already have Kark Jorgen Faceless. Basically Jorgen Faceless. Beats fart. You need anything else? Level Jorgen Faceless with another good damage dealer. You're probably going to beat Fafnir. Well, if Julius made Orion, why isn't Orion cat-like? Great question. Great question. I'm not even going to act like I ever thought that Hero Wars mobile art designers, storyboard people, I don't want to think any of them are logical at all. They're just like, sounds good. Sounds good. Julius Orion will no doubt be a good double. Oh yeah, I think so. I think so. Interesting for those E3D lines, I guess. I don't know. No one else sees the Shrek reference? Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, he looks like the. No, I don't see it. He is a tank. He's a cat. He's a cat in a mech suit. He's a cat in a mech suit that's a fencer. He fences. I'm no expert, but I'm happy. I'm happy that my Wave Progress is getting a tank. I don't really need a tank. I'll level a tank. Guesses on the copycat skill. Oh man, Robert, who knows? Who knows? I'm looking at these. The one skill that I thought was very interesting to me. So the copycat device has something to do with the shield because it's got the shield in the background. So I think what could be the case here is that a couple of the abilities have to do with the shield. That's typically the case. Typically, you know, one of the passive abilities on a hero amplifies the ultimate some way or somehow. Perfect reflexes, I'm hoping, is some kind of dodge counter, to be honest with you. So the fact that only the green ability has Julius in the image, and this is pure speculation here. Pure speculation. His Meowster piece of defense, Meowster piece. How many times am I gonna have to say Meowster piece in the next year, guys? Ugh. It's got humanoid figures, 9 lives engine, and perfect reflexes. They will have humanoid figures in them. So obviously these are things for his allies, right? Whereas copycat device is something to do with just him. So I am excited to get a new hero. I'm excited to get a tank for Wave Progress because I firmly believe that Wave Progress is the best tribe in all of Hero Wars Mobile. And, you know, you add in Faceless and Jorgen and 1 or 2 tanks and healers from other tribes to round out your 3 teams, and I think you're good. But y'all aren't ready for that conversation yet. Maybe in a couple of weeks we'll get there, but y'all aren't ready for that just yet. But I'm not really a big fan of the look of them. I'm not a big fan of the look like I was a fan of Mushi and Shroom, and certainly Fafnir. The high fantasy, like some of you were mentioning earlier, the high fantasy aspect, it just isn't there for me. Like you need technology heroes like this, like you do. Variety, different niches, genres. Is he physical attack based? Yes. Yeah. He is a he's got critical hit for an artifact weapon. So that's the best we can guess. But he might not be. Like he's got Lycanthrope Fang, the Curus of the whatever, and the pointy thing. So I think he's more on the physical side. Same, I would rather a buffed cat instead of a cat and an egg-shaped robot. I was thinking more of like this, but honestly, like a cat that was like Puss in Boots from Shrek, some like nimble, dancing, fencing, swordmaster cat, it wouldn't have fit the theme. It would not have fit the Wave Progress theme. Like, no doubt about it. It wouldn't have fit. That's a cheap orange +4. I agree. So we'll level them up a little bit. We'll summon them. We'll play the event. We'll level them up here in a couple of weeks when the event goes live. But really, until then, we got nothing. Until then, we got nothing.